Right now, we're in the outskirts of Chiang Mai in Mae Hong Son Loop. The foothill of Doi Inthanon. We're going to start ascending to the highest point of Thailand. Now, if you're wondering why I'm holding this flower, I'll tell you why later on in the video, right? But we're here with my Alpine A110, freshly off from the dock, from the detailing bay, and right now to a 6,000 kilometers journey. In this episode, I want to take you along to explore a little bit of the Mae Hong Son Loop. I did it last year with my Spider. A lot of B roads are waiting us. Some good food is waiting for us, and some epic journeys. More of that in this episode of Live and Drive. If you're looking for the best protection for your car, look no further to XPEL. I put my cars through harsh conditions like constant B-road blasting, road trips and occasional track days, and I want my car to look the best, and XPEL's Ultimate Plus Paint Protection Films never fail to protect the paint on my cars while keeping it looking amazing. All XPEL's products, including prime window tints, come with an official e-warranty from the manufacturer, which gives me an additional confidence and maximum peace of mind when using their products. And this allows me to be fully present and enjoy all my experiences with my cars wherever I go and whatever I do. Click the link in the description below to find out more about XPEL's products and their official dealers in Malaysia. Protect everything you love with XPEL. So here we are at the ascent to Doi Inthanon Summit, and the Alpine is so befitting for it. Well, we don't have Alpine mountains, that's what the car is named after, or the brand rather, but we have a mountain road. So, you know, some of you may or may not know, Alpine is sort of known to be a rally bred brand. You know, the A110 was the rally champion, first one, WRC, and the brand is revived in this amazing modern A110. Just talk a little bit about the drive as you go up. This car is so much fun, and driven lots of mid-engine sports cars, but this is just so different. Let's talk about the engine and the power and everything. Let's talk about the way it drives. For me, a Boxster Cayman, while it's so competent and also fun, the way this car delivers its fun is so different, which is for me the reason why this car is so delicious. So, I'll explain a little bit by talking a bit about the chassis development. It's fully aluminium, bonded, riveted, okay? No bushings. So, built a bit like a supercar. So you got this very stiff chassis, but they play with the 4 double wishbones all around and a long travel suspension. At the middle of the corner, as you slowly release the brake and start throttling, the car goes in this rotation. And then what you do is you use that rear rotation to sort of angle the car into the corner. It's a different driving style than the Cayman Boxster, where you want to be just really sharp with it, really assuring with it. Well, this one wants to dance. It's so, I guess, I know the word is so weird, it's so touching to know that a manufacturer will commit into something they wanted to create. Not caring about how it looks on the paper. Well, sure, 250 horsepower, 1.8 litre turbo, nothing to shout about. You know, no Nürburgring lap times, although it's very competent. What they wanted to have is a really fun sports car in their flavor. And here's the best part about it. It's so comfortable, so dailyable, so pliant. In fact, we did the whole 2,300 kilometers up to Chiang Mai. It felt so easy. The suspension, I'll end with this. It is really pliant. You can drive this long distance. It is sporty. It tells you what's going on the road. It doesn't react to all of it all the time. Yeah. But this car is just so well executed. The steering, amazing. Brakes, at first it's a little bit soft, but you start to appreciate that you can really trail the brake in and out. Everything else, sitting position, these sub-belt seats are amazing when it comes to driving B roads. Not too comfortable in a long distance journey. Oh, look at that. Oh, this car is just asking to be played with. Okay, engine 1.8 turbo, very good engine. At first, I was like, maybe this car needs a little bit more power, you know? Maybe I want to tune it up to the 300 horsepower like the A110S. But after driving a while, I was like, this car doesn't need more power. It really doesn't need more power. It's so like 1.1 ton, and this is something really interesting with all the fluids in the car. And it really feels like that in the B roads. It really, really shows. It's amazing how tight you can push the car into the corner and how gracefully it dances. 4 double wishbone ensures your tires are always having contact with the ground, especially when you're going to throw that tail out a little bit. The 4 tires are always in contact, so you're always in control. But the way they tune this engine is slightly different than the one that quite different than the one that I had with the Megane RS280 Cup. They kill the torque in the beginning and start bleeding the torque in as it goes out. So it feels a bit more naturally aspirated. You know it's a turbo, but that linearity is actually, you know, makes it very easy for you to push the car. That you know that you're not going to get a jab of torque and then the car starts spinning out of control. The gearbox, another magnificent part of the car that needs to be praised. Yes, 7-speed get-right gearbox. Now at track mode, it shifts quick, but not Ferrari quick, right? But they're really smart with this. The gear 1 to gear 3 is really short. So what it means is that you don't have to go bonkers crazy to enjoy your car. You can start shifting up and down, even at lower speeds, right? So you can enjoy it daily. When you find yourself a little stretch of road on the way back home from work, you can just have a few shifts and have fun. The higher gear ratios, you know, the overdrive is really long, so you can actually cruise on the highway without killing the engine, okay? What I also really appreciate is how the noise is being delivered. On the outside, very tame. On the inside, you hear that growl, and you also get those pops and crackles in sports mode and track mode. But while on the outside, it doesn't go boom, boom, boom to the point where it, you know, scares, you know, people on the pedestrians on the side and get people staring at you. It's a bit of a gurgle, but it's very polite. I can't help but to think that when Alpine designed this car, maybe they're targeting people who are supercar owners, but they don't want the audacity. They want it to look beautiful. They want it to be something special. When you drive it, it feels special, but it doesn't give you that offensive look from other people. You know, when the car zooms by, oh my god, it's loud, right? Or, you know, it just does its own thing, putter along, can almost be invisible for some people, you know. But yeah, the driving experience of this car, I'm going to give it like a 9.5 out of 10. I know it's really high, but look, it's very subjective because some people say they compare it to supercars and lap times, but as a package, the enjoyment, the engagement, like it sucks you in the world. There's so many dimensions. It's comfortable, it sounds great, it looks amazing. And you won't get bored of how the chassis moves. It's so different, it's so unique, unlike any other. Oh my god, look at that. It is such a good car. Alright guys, we're gonna hit up the Doi Inthanon Summit and check out the view and show you why it's absolutely worth climbing all the way up here, driving your car 3,000 kilometers, oh sorry, 2,000 plus kilometers up to Chiang Mai. Okay, so this is the viewpoint, but also a little altar up there, and this flower is actually an offering. You know, normally there's incense you burn, right? Tree incense, but of course being up here you want to be environmentally friendly, you don't want to burn it. Yeah, let's get up and look at the view. Up we go. There we go. Well, blocked a little bit by trees, but it is quite splendid. It's around 16, I feel like 18 degrees right now. Yeah. Where's the statue? So what's really lovely about this place is that we are moving over here. You can get little snacks. I believe they are the Thai army, if I could be wrong, but you know, I like the fact that they sell something over here. Either it's entrepreneurial, you know. So they got everything from you know, all the sausages and stuff to even omelets, fried rice, and of course you need to take muping. For Muslim friends, sorry, it's not halal, but yeah, it's very, very nice. Definitely a bonus too. Oh, Baldwin, I'm going to steal without your permission. Ooh. Thank you. This is a ginger tea, sir? Ginger ale. Ah, can I have one? So this is a 20. On the way to our next destination, and after we're done with all those mad, tight, twisty roads, and now we are chill driving now to our next destination. Okay, while we're doing this, I want to share a little bit about the story of the heritage. Heritage is a cooler name of this Alpine, right? So this Alpine is a little special for me. Last year in 2022, EvoEnduro, I was driving my Spider, had a ball of a time. But then I was having dinner and drinks with Cikgu Suresh, epic guy. He's driving his mini Moke, 6,000 kilometers. So if I'm doing in this car, he's mad, next level. I just made a declaration. I want an Alpine A110 in this color. Right? I went online, found the picture, and I showed them I want it in this color, this spec, the Legion GT. But that thought kept growing. It's a tough car to own in Malaysia because there are two of them, but they're all unregistered. Sorry, they're registered in Langkawi, so there's no duties paid. So I want the car to be in my port, so I have to pay the duty and make sure that I have the car. Searching this car for 9 months, we finally found the spec that we want, which is this one. I'm so happy because, you know, I almost went for a dark blue or a blue or white. Getting exactly what you want is something, especially when it's you know, something you've been dreaming of. And my God, look at the scenes. Look at those views. How can you not fall in love with this place? And this is where comes another quality of the A110. You can drive it and, you know, manically pushing it, full of adrenaline, and then when you tone it back down, it's a lovely car. You can just take in the sights, great visibility. What a place, Mae Hong Son. I have to come back again. Hey guys, so we're here finally at Kaeo Pine Tree Garden. It is a garden, look at that. It's deliberately farmed and they are all almost equally same height. That's beautiful, isn't it? So you can go for a hike in there. But we're here to take pictures of our lovely ladies. No, we don't mean our partners, but our cars. Yeah, this is another place that absolutely need to come. We used to be able to drive in there, but they seem to lock it up right now, so you can't go in there. Yeah, we're gonna chill for a bit and then we're gonna go on to the next photo op. Oh, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Alright, so we just arrived at Santhoi Cottage. And this is probably one of my top 10 hotels that I love in the world. Right, so before we go in, let's do what they do over here. They buy this little ornaments they hang in the car. And what they usually do is when you reach location, they put it at the altar. Right. Hey Baldwin, we're gonna offer this to the altar. A little gratitude to thank you for keeping us safe. And then we're gonna take you into Poy Cottage. So immediately it feels like you're coming home, and that's the concept of Santhoi Villa, at least for me. So if you're gonna think of it like a 5-star hotel or a resort, then that's not what you're gonna get, because the name is called cottage. So it's like a little cottage. And when you get past the hallway, this is my favorite part of the hotel, the lounge area. So this is like a living room. You got your, of course they're still cleaning and stuff, but you got your dining tables, many dining tables, couch. So you got groups of people hanging out from different, maybe some people from Thailand, some people from Malaysia or wherever, and people just hang out over here. And we got a fantastic view over here. So guys, check this out. Now this view is always changing because it's a paddy field, right? So there are some patches are not being grown and stuff, but it's that whole expansive area. Epic, right? Now a few tips for you to get maximum value out of Santhoi Cottage. Number one, do try their dinner over here. And what I did, instead of ordering from the menu, I asked them, just prepare whatever you like. Just give me something local, and just serve me a nice dinner. And I've done it twice. I did it once with my parents last year. I did it this time with my friends. No regrets at all. Absolutely lovely. And that adds to the whole homey kind of feel. You come home and eat home cooked food. And, I had a glass of Prosecco over it. It's just absolutely amazing. Okay, so that's one tip. The second tip is stay a little bit longer. I always make the mistake of not staying here long enough, including this trip. So if you're going to come to Santhoi Cottage, stay a little bit longer. Stay 2-3 days. Take one day to just really relax. Just really relax and read a book, chill here. Just take it all in. And it's strategically located. Rak Thai is just right up the road over there. Yeah. And for the rooms, it's really cozy. The beds, the mattresses are great quality. The quilts, the pillows, the fixtures, everything is very, very cozy. But then again, don't expect it to be like, oh, 5-star hotel. It is what it is, and I think for whatever you're paying to be here, is absolute value for money, and it's always been unforgettable every time I come here. So yeah, stay a little bit longer. Don't make the mistake as I did. Hey guys, it's not yet even 6 in the morning. We're going to visit this little village called Rak Thai, and when you get up there, it's absolutely stunning. It's probably one of the most charming villages I've ever seen in my life. And I'm back here again. I mean, it speaks to how amazing is it that I want to see it again. So, off we go for another 40 minutes of B-roads. I think I'll let you see the pictures. It'll do all the talking. So you're here in this little village called Rak Thai. I told you it would be very beautiful, right? Look at that. Now this scene lasts for a couple of minutes, maybe 40 minutes to an hour. And then when the sun comes up, the mist goes away. So this is something to be treasured, to savor. And this is why we drive. Look at that, guys. Look at that beautiful scene. And the magnificent part about this is that every single minute the view changes. The sun goes a little bit higher, the mist starts to fade away, and the rays of the lanterns start looking less and less bright. Moments like this appear for a little bit, and it goes. Yeah. And I think And this is what we live for. To experience moments like this, to collect these experiences in life. It's priceless. Sometimes you fit into the comfort of safety and familiarity, like being able to drink the same cup of coffee in, Bangsa and Damansara or PJ or whatever you are. That's normal, nice, or you can, collect experiences like this, driving thousands of kilometers, 2,000 plus kilometers to come and see something like this. I know I'm going to keep this experience for the rest of my life. Big tip, if you're coming here, if you want to look like you're in a traditional Chinese movie, you can rent a costume. Or please get your bookings for the boat rides, because the morning slots are completely full and we only got one at 9:40. Well, it's Malaysian time and it's kind of hot right now. So yeah, big tip. And we have to fill our tummies. So here is called Bang Bao Dim Sum. Okay. And we got our familiar siu mais. Alright, ha gao. But we got some noodles which smell so good. And then we have pork knuckle with mantaos.
飲茶飲茶。
飲茶哦，唔該晒，唔該晒啊！誒，有冇紅包俾你喎？ So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are now departing Mae Hong Son. But this little video is not going to cover all the many parts of Mae Hong Son, right? I'm sure some of you guys are saying, oh, there must be more than just these places you're going. Absolutely right. You can spend 7 days here and you still feel you won't have enough time. But the point I intend to put across is that yes, it's worth coming to Mae Hong Son. See, there are holiday destinations where you just take a flight and then you're there and you start your holiday, right? And it's like the experience of a civil matter. But when you drive a car here, or rather even you fly in, you rent a car, you have to you have to get fully involved. You got to drive, right, to get that experience. But what makes it even more epic is you take the car here, take the car that you love, and experience all of this, and the car will never be the same anymore. Yes. Now that's epic. That's different. And that's something money just can't buy. That experience you keep for a lifetime. So, ladies and gentlemen, come to Mae Hong Son. Now I did share a little bit about the Alpine's drive and the experience so far. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it in our next destination as we experience Nan and the other side. I've never been there before, I can't wait. So in that video I'll cover that experience, that destination, and also give you more details of why I think the Alpine is definitely a sports car of its own. It's so unique. Alright, off to Pai, off to Chiang Mai, and then to Chiang Rai. See you soon.